Now, Knight Frank has now released a report on the sector's business data. So, does the sector have more steam left? Well, Anushi joins us to put that into perspective. Anushi.
So as you've seen that the Nifty realty sector has been in traction, and we have Knight Frank has come out with this data wherein they've dissected the sales, the launches, the kind of inventory that we've seen in this period from January to June. Now coming to the launches part of it, so if you're looking at a H124 sales, they're still at an 11-year high. Just look at the kind of residential launches that we've made. 6% growth in launches, 11% of rise in sales. Again, the momentum that we are seeing in this launches and sale continues, with top listed developers continuing to give a positive commentary on this. Now, even if we see what is this growth supported by, the sales growth was led by Mumbai. Mumbai has been a focal point in leading to this growth that we are seeing for the sales. Hyderabad, Kolkata and Ahmedabad were some of the other key regions that have led to this. Now, while NCR sales were down about 4%, it is important to note that this was on a higher base, which has led to this if you look at, again, the last year's period, H123, it was about at a high as there as well. Now, again, this sales growth, what is leading to the sales growth? It is coming from the premium side. So it's not the affordable and the mid-income segment which is leading to this. The sales growth is fueled by the spike in the units priced over 1 crore of apartments that we are looking at. So, but again, if we are looking at this 1 crore of an apartment rising, how are the inventory levels panning out for this, and what is the kind of mix that should be the target going forward? So again, if you are looking at 5 million, that's 50 lakh, their share from 30% has fallen down to 27%. Even if you look at the mid-income, the 5 to 10 million category, 38 to 32%, while the 1 crore plus million houses ticket sizes have taken a sharp jump from 30% to 41% in this 1 year period itself. But now that we have a context of this, let's understand what is happening over here. So this premium segment has grown by about 51%, while the sales in this 5 to 10 million and 5 million has consistently been dropping by 8% and 6% year on year. Even moving forward to this, the unsold inventory has, on one side, where we are seeing this positive change of the sales and the launches going forward, the unsold inventory levels, which remains as a concern for the investors, as this puts a question mark on the demand and the supply. With increasing supply, puts a question mark on how this is faring. So again, if you are looking at Hyderabad, Ahmedabad and Kolkata, high rising inventory levels coming in from here. But to judge this metric, it is important to look at some of the other figures. That is the quarter to sales figures that we are looking at. So as mentioned, supplied exceeds sales consistently since beginning of 2022. And as well as this unsold inventory of 4.83 lakhs has been a growing concern as well. But again, Knight Frank believes that QTS, that's the quarter to sales, is a better indicator of the market health. What this essentially means is that while the inventory levels has gone up, it is better to measure how fast this inventory is being exhausted in quarters of time. So a lower indicator in this is a better ratio to understand the depth of how this inventory levels pan out. So a lower QTS level is what we are looking at currently, and this is projecting that even though the inventory levels are going up, it's still not a concern for the residential markets. Now coming to the stock performance, the rally continues with DLF, Lodha, Prestige, especially Lodha and Prestige seeing about 33 to 37% gains in the 6 months, while Godrej 50% of a growth in this 6 months in their stock prices. Again, a clutch of brokerage notes coming in, and even if you look at the management commentary on how these real estate stocks have been doing, DLF plans about 36,000 crore of more sales coming in. Godrej also continues, even on a higher base, 135% growth in their pre-sales, but they're still projecting about 20% growth in this year also going forward. Even Macrotech has maintained its 20% of growth momentum. So while sales and the launches continue to remain stronger, inventory levels going forward remains as a question mark for the companies going forward, for the real estate companies.